Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm gonna show you a pretty cool trick with Caido Proxy. And it is basically that you can spin it up on a virtual private server, which I'm gonna show you right now, and have it anywhere you go. So for example, if you're on laptop that doesn't have Caido installed with it, you can just go ahead and go to your browser. You can connect through SSH to your server, and then you can go to your browser and basically have burpsuit running in browser. As you will see in this video, I'm gonna show you that you can just go ahead and open a URL in your browser to get access to the to Caido instance anywhere you go. So this is a pretty cool thing, and let's just get started. So I've created for this video a virtual private server that I haven't used. This is just a fresh server that has like the minimum requirements for it to run. I'm just gonna copy its IP. I created the server on DigitalOcean. If you want to try out DigitalOcean, there's going to be a link in the description that you can use to get free $200 for like I believe 2 months. I'm not sure if I can check right now. I've already used the free trial. So if you want to get a free trial, you can use my link. I will get also a little commission to it, and you can try DigitalOcean for free. So I've spin up a fresh droplet, which is just a server here. I'm gonna copy its IP, and I have the SSH key in my .ssh directory. So if I ls like the .ssh directory, you will see that I have this key. So I can just SSH to root at this IP address, and I'm just getting dropped into the system here. So that is the first step is complete. I have connected to my server. The next step is going to be downloading Caido installation for private servers. So you can just go to Caido download page and then click on Caido download here. Then just scroll down till you find the Caido CLI, and you can just click on the Linux here. Can I just copy link? I'm not sure if I can. I'm just gonna click on it and then copy here, and I don't need it downloaded on my system here, so I'm just gonna cancel. Let's go back to the droplet that we have created, and I'm just gonna wget the Caido installation here. It installed really quickly, so I'm just gonna extract it by doing tar-xf Caido CLI like that, and it has extracted here. We can see that Caido CLI file has appeared. So the first thing that you will do is make sure that nothing is running on port 8080 here, so ss-lntp. You will just find all of the running ports. You don't have to put in the A. I just did it on accident, and as I can see, my server is not running any ports on any like services on port 8080. So I can just do /caido-cli-help to look at the commands. And because I don't have like the any GUI on the server here, I'm gonna specify one option that is going to be -no open, I believe. Do not open the UI a browser tab. So let me just copy this, and I believe that's it. I don't need anything else. So I'm just gonna run /caido-cli-no-open, and we can see that Caido CLI is now running. So the first thing that we will have to do is authenticate. But before authenticating, I've just realized that I'm in a tmux session, so I will just have to close it out for now. I will just exit this this server, and then I will exit from the tmux session, because we're gonna launch Caido in tmux session inside of our server. So I will just SSH to root at the IP address. I will copy it again from here, paste it here, and then I'm inside of this server here, and then I will just enter tmux. If you don't have tmux, you can just sudo apt install tmux if you're running the Ubuntu installation or Debian. So you can just now do the /caido CLI like that, --no-open. And then we can see that we are successfully running Caido here. I'm gonna exit the tmax session by doing Ctrl+B+D to exit the tmax session. And now I'm gonna port forward the port 8080 because if I go back to tmax A just to show you, we can see that Caido is running on port 8080 here. And then make sure that nothing is running on your system as well on port 8080. So if I just exit from here, I'm just gonna open another terminal and then s-lntp. We can see that nothing is running on port 8080. There are just some things running on other ports, but not on 8080. So I'm just gonna close out this terminal and then click on the on this let me just show you. Click on this like the wave button on your keyboard, which is near the one button, and then click on the capital C, and it will drop you into SSH terminal or SSH shell. So if it's the first thing that you type in on a new line on SSH, you will get dropped into this SSH terminal or SSH like shell. I'm not sure how to call it here. If it doesn't work for you, you can just Google I think it will show you disabled command line, something like that. So you just have to put in some things into your SSH config file. So let's see, ls-just cat SSH config, like that. If you don't have this file, just create it and put in the enable escape command line equals to yes, and you will be able to drop into this SSH shell. So when you are here, just type in -l, L capital, 8080, then colon 127.0.0.1, and then 8080. If you don't know what this means, this basically just creates a port forward to your own system of port 8080. If you want to learn more about this, I have created a video previously on my channel where I show you how to port forward using SSH, but if we click enter, it will say a forwarding port. Now if I will open another terminal on my own machine and then type in ss-lntp here, you will see that port 8080 is now open and running, and it says that it is SSH. So now we will have to authenticate to Caido to our VPS. So just go to localhost and port 8080. Let's see, it will open Caido here for us in just a second, and we will see this welcome to Caido login page. I will click login and I will actually just copy this code and then paste it to my Firefox, which is running on my another window because I'm already logged in there. And then I will just give a new instance name, so just this will be a video instance like that, and then I will click on register and then allow to authenticate to Caido, and in just a second we will see here that it has authenticated for us. So great, welcome to Caido. Let's create a project, and we can see already that we have Caido running in the browser for us. So we can just go ahead and open Caido in browser, and we don't even need a Caido client here. So this is really great. But let's modify it a little bit here. So I'm just gonna actually open Caido on my main computer, and I'm gonna create a new instance here. Create new instance, and then remote instance. I will call it video. Then host will be 127.0.0.1, and then the port is going to be 8080 because we have port forwarded the 8080 port to our local machine. So basically, what this means is that port 8080 from our server is now forwarded to our machine, and we can access the port 8080 on the server from our local machine, if that makes sense. So if I click on test connection, you will see that instance is now online, and I can just create the instance. I'm actually mistype video, it's not a problem. I'm just gonna click connect, and then we will see that a new window is going to open. If it's the first time opening, it might stay on this white screen for a little bit longer, but if I click on login now, I'm just gonna log in to this instance as well, and I have logged in. So you might ask, how would you now intercept all the traffic? Because if you actually just browse, you must create a project as well. So I will just create a test project like that, and then I will click on the create button here. So how do we intercept the traffic? Well, if we would go ahead and go back to our server and scroll up a little bit here, we can see that our Caido is listening on port 8080, but we are also listening the proxy on the port 8080 as well. So this basically means that if we would intercept traffic on our local machine on port 8080, because we have the port forward created to our SSH, we would intercept the traffic to Caido. So let me just go to Foxy Proxy. This is just a browser extension to just to proxy your traffic when you're browsing. Click on this add button here. I'm gonna add a title. It's going to be Caido, and then the host name is going to be 127.0.0.1, and then port is going to be 8080. Type is going to be HTTP, and I will click on save button here. And now if I just enable this proxy, and I will just go to youtube.com/add0dgm, and then I will click on enter. It will say your connection is not private because we still need to download the certificate. To download the certificate, just go to your Caido and then click on your profile, and then click on the CA certificate, and then click on the download CA certificate button here. Certificate is now downloaded for us. It has opened on my Firefox on the other window. So if I go to the settings of Chrome, then go to certificates, security, let's see, manage certificates, and then we will click on your certificates, I believe. View certificates installed from Linux. I hope this is it. I will click on import, and then I will choose the certificate, and I will call it Caido. Certificate password, I'm not sure. Let's see, can I actually local certificates like that? Oh yeah, and then we have to install the trusted certificate here. Import CA like that, and then we can see that Caido certificate has installed for us here. So if I now go ahead and refresh this page, it should load, hopefully. Yep, it does load. And if we would go back to Caido, we would see that the traffic is getting intercepted here. There's actually so much traffic here. I'm just gonna filter for request.contains path.contains and then 0dgm. And actually, if you want a video on how to use these HTTPQL queries, I can create one as well. So just leave a comment down below. And we can see that we have intercepted our traffic successfully here. So now if I would go ahead and close my Caido and open it in a browser, so let me just go to this Caido, we can see that we have this test project that we have created earlier. I will just select it and go to HTTP history, and we can see that all of the requests that I have intercepted in my Caido here were intercepted as well on my browser. And now I can just send them to repeater. Repeater tabs are also shared across all of the instances, as well as all of the other tabs, as well as the plugins that you can install here. So you can just install any plugin here, and they are going to be shared through all of the instances. So you can just leave Caido running on your server, and you can just hop on the Caido on any instance on any machine through port forwarding from SSH to your machine. And I just wanted to showcase this cool feature of Caido, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video, and goodbye.